It's that time of year once again where inside the house it's all warm and toasty. On the outside it's very cold and chilly, snowy even. And as we approach the end of December and we celebrate, we crack open our KFC records with Colonel Sanders. Right. Yeah, we all do, right? Yeah. Surprisingly enough, Colonel Sanders put out some Christmas albums in the late 1960s. There were 3 albums to be exact. So this one right here, it's Christmas Eve with Colonel Sanders. And he's just there sleeping, tired. I would too if I was in my 60s. These albums were seen as a loss leader, and yeah, it was just to bring people in, and here's an album with your meal, pretty much. And this one, as you can see down there, Kentucky Fried Chicken, special collector's edition on the back. There's always some blurb that the old Colonel Sanders writes. But yeah, crazy enough, weirdly enough, KFC had 3 Christmas albums come out in the late 1960s. So 1967, we have Christmas Eve with Colonel Sanders. Then in 1968, we have Christmas Day with Colonel Sanders. And then in 1969, we have Christmas with Colonel Sanders. So let's dig deeper into these albums, see what they're all about, and answer all the burning questions that I think are all swirling in our brains. So let's get to it. Okay, so first up, we've got Christmas Eve with Colonel Sanders from 1967. Take a look at that. Tired old man. On the back. Lots of stuff to read. Prepared expressly for Kentucky Fried Chicken Corp. And there is the record. Side 2. Side 1. Then next, we've got Christmas Day with Colonel Sanders from 1968. There he is, looking all beautiful in his glory. Very handsome. On the back here, there is a little note, and it reads, Dear friends, for the Christmas season, I cannot think of a nicer way to convey my best wishes than to share this album of traditional music with you. I know that the holiday season is a very special time for all of us, a time of when our families are brought together in a spirit of deep devotion and goodwill. I hope you find, as I do, that this selection of music is an especially fine embodiment of that spirit. I think of the children at Christmas Day as they look forward to the visit from Santa Claus. I think of the grown-ups as they reflect with pride and pleasure upon their families, with the memories of past holiday seasons and the vision of more to come. I think of the world at large, hoping that some of the compassion we feel during this season will flow out into the rest of the year, not only for the sake of our country, but for friends and enemies. I think of all these things and cannot help but hope that this album and its songs may contribute to the true spirit of Christmas. Enjoy it, and God bless you. Colonel Harlan Sanders. So here's the track listing. It's pretty much a lot of just your classic traditional Christmas songs. And the biggest question that all runs through our heads, does Colonel Sanders sing on any of these tracks? The answer is no, absolutely not. It's just basically a traditional Christmas compilation album, and he's just slapped on the album cover, and he, will put a little blurb or something there. But yeah, that is the big disappointing thing about these records, is that he doesn't sing on any of them. Now, that would have been awesome if he did. But anyways, we'll take a look at the album. There you have it. That is side 1. Flip to side 2 there. All right. And the third and final album is Christmas with Colonel Sanders. Here is the track listing. A lot of the same stuff. But there is one new Christmas song. Featuring a new Christmas song, Out of the East, sung by Charlie Pride. All right. Take a look at the back there. Very nice looking present. Bow kind of image. We open it up, and there is a big message from Colonel Sanders. And here's just a lot of the notes about the music that is featured on the album. And now let's read a message from Colonel Sanders. Merry Christmas. No matter how many years go by or how old we get, that timeless greeting still contains a lot of magic in it. Another part of Christmas that never ceases to thrill us is the beautiful music of this wonderful season. New songs are written every year for this joyous occasion, and, like the traditional songs, they make our hearts glow with the Christmas spirit. Most of them bring back fond memories of earlier Christmases. My memories of Christmas as a youngster are happy ones. Times were hard on the small Kentucky farm where we lived. My widowed mother worked hard to support the 5 little ones in her brood. But difficult times were momentarily forgotten when Christmas rolled around. Our tree never had many presents under it, but there was an abundance of love in the air as we gathered around to sing our favorite Christmas carols. I'll never forget those Christmas days at home. Many years later, my chicken recipe laid the foundation for the Kentucky Fried Chicken Corporation. I made my mark in life after I was 65 years old, but I must admit I always feel like a child at Christmas. Christmas always brings back a lot of memories to me, but the real meaning of Christmas has always remained the same: peace and goodwill to all men. I guess at one time or another we have all made the remark, if only people could keep the spirit of Christmas the other 364 days of the year, what a wonderful world this would be. Well, my friends, it is possible, but it has to start with you and me, don't you see? I hope this special Christmas album fills your hearts with the true spirit of Christmas. It might even be a good idea to take a listen to it in April or July or September. Perhaps it would help remind us of the true Christmas spirit we had back on that special day in December. May you and your family have the best Christmas ever. God bless us all, Colonel Harland Sanders. All right, take a look at the album here. There is side 1. Here is side 2. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The 3 Christmas albums from KFC with Colonel Sanders. And yeah, it's just a very odd, weird thing. There were 3 albums, so I guess I could say I have the entire collection. That's definitely something I could brag about to some chick, and I'm sure that would, really go over well. But anyways, yeah, just something for the holidays. I figured I'd pull out and show you guys, and you said pull. Yeah, pull. Alright guys, I'm DJ Glowing Eyes saying peace out. Happy holidays.